My world once felt like a boat tossed on a wild sea of numbers: rent, loans, groceries, each wave threatening to pull me under. Anxiety was constant, so I built a lifeboat and Excel spreadsheet, color-coded and organized. Every dollar had a purpose. I was finally the captain of my finances. This wasn't about wealth, it was about peace of mind. My savings column was hope, my debt repayment was freedom. I tracked every expense not out of deprivation, but awareness. My budget wasn't a cage, it was the key to living without fear. Friends teased my nerdy habit, but they didn't see the calm it brought me. This grid of numbers was my armor against panic. It was more than money management, it was empowerment. I was building a life, one cell at a time. In that quiet, ordered space, I found room to breathe. The spreadsheet let me be present, laugh, and live without worry. I was no longer a passenger on runaway expenses, I was the conductor. The spreadsheet wasn't just survival, it was the foundation for thriving. It was my private rebellion against chaos. And in its structure, I finally found peace. Then came Ryan, a burst of sunshine, easygoing and warm. Our relationship blossomed, and we talked about everything, even money. At least I thought we did. He admired my calm, unaware of the spreadsheet behind it. I never showed him, it felt too personal. One evening I left my laptop open. When I returned, Ryan was staring at my spreadsheet, confused and tense. He saw only the big numbers, student loans, savings, and misread them as signs of financial trouble. "You told me you were good with money. Are you hiding debt?" he asked. I tried to explain. This was my plan, my security. But he wouldn't listen. My careful planning looked like recklessness to him. He gave me an ultimatum: be honest, or we're done. In minutes, my partner became my prosecutor. My greatest tool of empowerment was twisted into a weapon. He broke up with me over a misunderstanding he refused to correct. The shock was overwhelming. My sanctuary had become the battleground, and just like that, he was gone. The silence after Ryan left was deafening. My spreadsheet, once comforting, now felt like evidence against me. I called my best friend, sobbing, expecting judgment for my budgeting. Instead, she was furious on my behalf. "He broke up with you for being responsible?" Another friend said, "You need a teammate, not an auditor." They celebrated my financial literacy, saw my spreadsheet as maturity and self-discipline. Their support was a lifeline, helping me see the truth. The problem wasn't my system. It was Ryan's refusal to trust or understand. A true partner would have been curious, not condemning. The relationship didn't end because of a spreadsheet, but because it lacked trust and respect. My friend's perspective was healing. Slowly, I realized I hadn't failed. I had protected my peace. I deserved someone who valued my strengths, and I was still standing. Weeks later, Ryan texted, apologies, explanations, asking for another chance. A friend had explained my system to him, now he understood. I read his message, but felt only a quiet resolve. The damage was done. His apology wasn't about trust, but about being factually wrong. When faced with confusion, he chose accusation over curiosity. That's not a foundation for love. My spreadsheet's colors felt vibrant again. Green for hope, gray for strength. The breakup was a storm, but it didn't sink me. My plan had prepared me for more than money. It gave me independence. I didn't need someone who couldn't respect me. Was I wrong to walk away? No. True partnership is built on trust, not just shared finances. I chose to protect my peace, and that's never the wrong choice. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring stories.